Hello, y'all. I am working on the game jam I'm doing for the Labor Day weekend. So really just kind of making recordings of what I'm up to. You're welcome to follow along. There really won't be any tutorials in this one, though. I don't really have time to teach while I also work on something I'm trying to finish in just 3 or 4 days. Okay, so I'm going to be working on setting it up so that I can have a companion come in and come out as I need. All right. I'll probably talk through it though, so you will get to hear at least some parts of it. So I'm not going to be thinking super hard about this in just now. This is just to get us started, really. Um, I really just need a space to put the events, and since I'm going to do that, I may as well at least partially complete that. There we go. And so like this design may not even be the sort of permanent design, but it gets us going. Okay. I can tell you, I'm not feeling super well today. Some of you have been following this channel a long time know that I struggle with some health stuff, and it seems like every time I get a 4-day weekend, it acts up. It's really not fair. Oh well, I suppose there are worse things. Oh, yeah. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Oh, they're not even. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Let's move all of this out one. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm. Mhm. Okay. And we don't, it's a bar more so than a. I kind of like those. Make like a couch in front of the. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I think they're supposed to be actually for trains, but I think they look nice. As is. So that's cool. And again, gotta remind myself not to get too stuck on the map design. We're not even sure this is gonna be our permanent map design, but you know, it's hard not to get into it at least a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, just a couple more basics, and we'll move along. Like I said, it's hard sometimes. Go. Not nearly as many sort of options for food and things. Well, we'll use what they got, I guess. That's nice. I don't see kind of any. Go grab those from another one, maybe. But again, that's not what we're doing right now, so we will deal with that later if we need to. Like if it's relevant to what we're doing. Seen a couple of chairs. Maybe a piano over here. Maybe some nicer tables kind of by the piano. Okay. There we go. Maybe some more of those benches. Yeah, those are just great. They take up a lot of space. Nice. And yeah, typically you'd probably want to just make this space smaller, and that may be exactly what we end up doing. Like this is a lot of empty space. But like I said, there's no for sure that any of this is going to end up being like the permanent show, so. All right. At least to start with, that looks good enough. All right, so we'll save it, and then we'll start actually doing what we intended to do. So we're going to need a couple of events. So we'll need a innkeeper, we're going to need a tavern keeper, and the tavern keeper is going to be the person who deals with your companions, and then we're going to need our companions, or dolls for them anyway. And different conditions are when they're set up. So let's go ahead and hit F6, go into the event editor, and we'll start by naming some stuff. So go to switches. Cutscene we'll need, speak tutorial flag. We're not going to need that one. Show controls we'll need, arrived and we'll not need that one. So this one will be left open. 5 will be wizard, fighter, bard. Okay, and then warrior companion, caster companion. These are all switches we will need. Okay, I'll hit apply. Okay, okay. Control variables. Again, we're just going to be naming some variables. We'll keep these. We may end up using them. We'll see. Any other events that we're going to need? We'll need story progress. Okay. All right, so that's now set up. We can hit OK, and then we can just delete this event. It was just to get in there and do that. We can go ahead and make our innkeeper. That's going to be much, much faster. So your innkeeper is going to be over here. Quick creation in. For now, that is just fine. We will probably shift that. We're going to have our inn be free, actually. So, all right, then we're going to go inside. Change this to say, well, first thing we're going to do is people 1, 6. People 1, 6, which is 5 because they start with 0. We have a name for her. Her name is Lena Duskwood. Bing. The Wolfmore family is paying as a standing arrangement with our inn. Adventurers here to break the family curse. may stay for free. Okay. Well, it isn't really free. I'll put on the wolf more time. Please enjoy yourself. Okay, when yes. We don't actually need this because, you know, it's 0, so there's never going to be a point where you can't do that. Else, that will also never apply. When no, we'll just have Lena say, stay safe out there, adventurer. Okay. So, good. Name, Lena Duskwood. Lena will probably actually get dialogue later on, and this will all get wrapped into a event where you can choose to talk to her. In fact, we'll just go ahead. We know we're going to do it, so we'll just do it. Let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. Hello there, adventurer. How may I help you? Choice 3. When in, we'll do this. Control X. When never mind nothing. When talk. For now, she'll just say this. But obviously, we're going to change that over time. And then they're going to say that when you leave, no matter not. Okay, great. So that's it. All right, next up, we'll have our Tavern Master, who is going to be the larger event that we are making today, or making right now. It's going to be Tavern Master Bravel Sharsk. What a name. Okay. Image. All of these are going to change eventually, but we will stick to the basics for now because we are in a game jam. All of this can get cleaned up after it all works. You need... We'll have the same show choices. It'll be talk. Remove party. Dismiss companion. Never mind. Choice 3 being the default. Okay, so when talk, for now, they're just going to say any junior adventurers are looking for someone like you to quest with. Let's see if we can... companion. Come talk to me. Okay. Winds Assessment Canyon. We're gonna say additional branch. If Warrior Companion is on. So we have you set up. If the warrior is on, if the caster is on, or else anything else. So if there's nothing else, then Bravel is going to say, did you hit your head? You don't have a companion right now. Change party member. Remove. Remove. Okay, so we'll remove the person and turn off the switch, which is perfect. Next up, so we'll change your name to Bravel. Excuse me. Next, we need our two companions. Let's have our warrior sitting right here. And again, well, I'm sure we're going to change these out, obviously, but we'll get us going. This guy looks like a warrior. It's 3-1. And I actually like to do the... There we go. It's the closest thing to sitting. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there you go. It's yours. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Recruit on the warrior. Show choices. Yes, no. When yes. We're going to say conditional branch if, which is recruited Tarn is off. And initialize. And we're going to fade out the screen. Fade out the screen, add, well, what'll be Tarn. Control switches. Recruited Tarn to on. And Warrior Companion to on. We only want you to be there if, okay, actually. So what we want to do is this, copy, paste, Warrior Companion. This is going to be true no matter what. Okay. Else, we're going to add Tarn not initialized. And just turn on that switch. Excuse me. Then we are going to fade in the screen. And we're going to wait 30 frames. It's really not much time, but it kind of makes it feel a little bit more realistic. All right. I mean, no, nothing happens. Or maybe we can have him say, I'll be here when you need me. Okay. Perfect. And we'll just go over here real fast. We're going to change you to, Quill's fine, but it'll be Tarn and Athea. For now, at least, Tarn is going to be you. Where's actor 3-1? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, obviously can't use that, can we? Okay. And Athea. Actually, that's fine. Could also be Athea. Yeah, there we go. You actor 2-4. Yep. Okay, for now, anyway. And we're going to have a... Uh-oh. Better save. I think it almost crashed there. Definitely think it thought about it. Okay. Warrior. And mage. Okay. And 3. Perfect. Done. For now. Quill's a hero, Tarn's a warrior, Athea's a mage. Okay. Save. That should now all... Yep, that matches up now. Good. And we're going to put Athea over here. Boop, 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 boop. It's really just the same thing with different pictures and slightly different presentation. My guides said you need my help. Recruit Athea the mage. Why don't we do sorceress? There we go. When yes. If recruited Athea is off. Add Athea. Recruited Athea on. Caster companion on. Else add Athea. Caster companion on. Okay. When no. You can only deny fate for so long, hero. And actually, best practice to use the variables here, so we'll put in 3. And we'll do this here as well. That way, if I decide to go with a different name, it all happens at once. We'll go over here and do it for Tarn. Okay, that's done. Be an honor to serve you, sir. And the first time they meet, I seek, I sense a great destiny from you. Let's be off. Okay, apply. Okay, save. Now we have to go make sure your number 2 is set to caster companion. All right, so that should now all work. So let's give that a test. Okay, so they're sitting behind the chairs. All right, well, that's the first thing to fix. Let's try this. Talk. Okay. Oh, we can fix that first. So let's move this out of the way. All right, so the first thing is, for whatever reason, it would appear those chairs are starred. So let's find them and unstar them. Yep, they sure are. Apply. Okay, so that's fixed. And then the next thing would be over here. There's no tolerance, so we're going to have to... Like, that line is the line. Okay, there we go. That should now be fixed. All right. We'll go over here. We'll go talk to our inn. Talk. Oh, huh. In. It's playing music that you can't hear. And there we go. All right, so the next thing to fix will be with her. When talk, okay. So we would just need to get rid of that. Apply. Okay. And then we keep checking with each other. Did you freeze up? Oh, nope, we're just stuck. There we go. Gonna, my seal is yours if you'll have me. No. Okay, I'll go over here now tell you no. No. Okay. Dismiss companion. Did you hit your head? You don't have a companion right now. Okay. Recruited. Okay, good. Yep, okay, that worked. Obviously, we're going to pretty it up some, but... Okay. Okay. Okay, did not give the speech again, so that's good. Yeah, okay. So the first thing is... All right. Okay. So we actually need to do that same if recruited tarn is off. So that's if recruited tarn is off. That's an else. Shall we go? Okay, show yes and no. If it's off, do this thing. If not, do that thing. If no, I'll be here with you. Good, okay. If choice, yes. We do need to do another check, though. We only have 2, so it makes this a little bit easier than it could be. We just need to check if caster companion. And then else. I'm afraid not, Gov. Only one companion per senior adventurer. It's the law around here. Okay. That should do that. The same basic things over here. Okay. Yes, no. Same thing. And yes, conditional branch. If warrior companion is on, else. All this goes in the else. Your destiny is intriguing here. But not so much. We can violate the local laws. I'm afraid you can only have one companion at a time. There we go. Okay. Apply. Okay. And now we test again. Okay, and again, we're going to clean that up once it's all working. Okay, good. And good. Last thing to check. Yep. Okie dokie. We are all set. Next, I just need to clean this up. We'll do fade out screen. Remove tarn. So, oop. Fade out screen, remove tarn, turn off, wait 30 frames. Fade in. Okie dokie. Okay. That now will look pretty enough. Okay. So there we go. That is the basics of our end made. We have our big functionality with our companions, and that's where I'm going to close out this video. I'll see you in another one soon.